Greetings and welcome back to yet another episode of Dark Souls 3. And in the previous one, we managed to get past Aldrich, and then we had to fight the Dancer of the Boreal Valley again, and now I want to continue fighting him, or at least I think I have to, and the only way to really do that is to go back here, which I am right here right now. Luckily these enemies aren't very strong, so I can just kind of run past them, but they are very quick. They managed to snag me a few times, although I do expect my very first try of this boss fight to have gone much better than my subsequent attempts. Right? One thing I am keeping glad is that if I roll just at the right time, I seem to just, a lot of his attacks seem to go over me, or her. She seems like a girl, to be honest. Like, he does also have a lot of stun lock attacks, where I get hit once and then I can't dodge out of the second one or the third one. It just may be a bit annoying in that regard. I like the... It's like we are dancing. It really, like, the battle definitely, I would say, captures that essence. I think I'm dead. Yep. A grab attack just instantly gets me. Alright. That was a nice first try, I would say. We're gonna, of course, do it a couple more times. See, the first time I fought him, or her, I managed to get half of his HP. And now I got 2 hits in. So, yeah. That's to be expected, isn't it? Alright, let's dance! That's probably the most overused joke of this boss ever, right? But nice hit. What are these moves, and why are she blocking my camera? Okay, so when I'm to the left or just close, the grab attack is kinda inevitable. Right? I know this attack. This is the only attack I know so far. I like it. Please do more of it. It's almost exclusively the thing hit it or shit it in the very first fight, and thanks to that I managed to somehow get to half HP. Right? Staggered! Nice. That's what I'm known for. I think now it gets serious. I should heal. Right, that was to be expected, to be honest. Right? He's angry? Alright, now. Okay, now it gets super serious. Doesn't it? Right? Definitely a good opportunity to hit. No, I don't know. Oh, that is an attack that actually hits you. I thought it was just like a buff. I like that they can make a boss that is slow, but still difficult, right? It actually feels like we're dancing, and that's really cool. Oh, man. Just feels like you have to get into the rhythm of the fight more than anything else. It's not so much even about the outplay potential. It's just about like being at the right place at the right time, doing the right moves, dodging in the right direction. It's a very different fight, but also challenging in, I think, the right ways. A lot of the boss fights, I think, kinda, not, I would say, rely, but are like a big part of it is memorization, just knowing in which direction you have to dodge, and you have to fight them like a million times. And obviously that also helps with this boss fight. But I think, most of all, it's just about finding that rhythm. And I feel like once you're in the rhythm, like I was in the very first try, I got through a large part of it without getting hit too many times, and now as soon as I fall out of it, I feel like that's it, you know, I just end up dying, and it's rewarding to some extent, but also like I said, a very challenging boss fight. There's so many openings for you to attack. I feel like it's just, out of that aspect, it's one of the most fair fights I've had in a really long time, and I like the fact I can use my greatsword. It seems to be quite an effective weapon. I do imagine it's probably more effective than small weapons, just because of the range. Alright, let's heal. Pick up our souls. That's gonna be a smash attack. Definitely got me. Oh, the grab. I'm dead. Nothing I can do. I lost this dance, but I will win the next one. At least tempted. Alright, Dancer, let's try again. I feel like maybe at this point Right, nice dodge. Nice dodge. Taking my time. Just to hit you whenever I can. It's gonna be nice. So far, so good. Right. Nice dodge again. I managed to stagger it. I mean, sometimes I get these lucky streaks when I just manage to hit an enemy without them ever getting close to me. And I'm very impressed with myself for that. Okay, let's heal while I can. Yeah, of course I knew that was gonna hit me. Let's heal while I can. Always friggin' hits me. Let's try. Let's try again. I did so well like for the first part, and then I just took 4 Estus without even caring about anything. Alright, fine. Okay, the second sword is out. Okay, now becomes much more difficult. Just stay away for the first like 10 spins, then get in there in the right moment. And heal, of course, that's very important. Take our 0 souls. 0 is a positive number. Heal again. Okay, that's a predictable attack. What? Wow, that has more range than I thought. Right, fine. Hey, this attack is not that bad. I managed to dodge it twice. Good, good, good. If it only did that, I think we would be fine. But it won't. That's the problem. What was that? Alright. What? Excuse me? Okay, the second phase is definitely a little bit more unfamiliar than the first one. The first phase I feel like I have down, but the second one is definitely has a little surprises up its sleeves. Just a few attacks I'm not really used to. I guess I'll get used to it the more I play against it, but definitely doesn't seem like one of those boss fights which is just gonna go over super easy. So let's try again. I guess I won't really cut to there because we're so close. And maybe the most annoying part of this whole debacle is having to run through these 2 guys here. Like the first one isn't that big of a problem, but the second one always manages to snag me. Oh, didn't manage to snag me this time. Maybe that's a sign of good fortune. Let's hope it is. Maybe the dancer will just instantly pummel me now. Maybe that's my fortune. Well, it didn't, so that's good. I got 1 hit off. Okay, then do a 3rd one. Okay, that... Okay, again, dodged in a very bad way there. Heal while I can. Luckily, it's not a very aggressive boss fight. Not at all. Grab attack is predictable. Okay, let's heal while it's staggered. It couldn't even heal in time for that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's just reset. Let's recover stamina. The grab attack is very, very obvious. I just never see it coming. Yeah, it's always obvious when I already see it being executed. That's the problem. I think 1 more hit and then the second form triggers. Yeah, there we go. That's not... This is one of the most welcome attacks of its repertoire. I just feel like it's the only one I can really dodge at this point. I know this one. I know this one. I just dodged like half a second too late. That one was scary though. Isn't that the same one? Maybe just a combo of it, like a part of it. Nice, nice. Good. When you get the dodges down, it feels very satisfying. Right, I think this is a good opportunity for a hit. Okay, let's just go out of the way. Range is really good against it. I wouldn't say really good, but it helps to be at range. Right, wow, okay. Didn't expect the turnaround there. Nice, nice. This is a 2-hitter for sure. A 2-hitter for sure. Okay, now I can do 1 attack at least. Okay, that was a bit of a surprise. Let's heal while I can. We're very close. We're very close. Well, not close enough, but closer. We're getting closer every time. I like that the last 2 attempts I haven't interrupted, like I haven't cut. And they've been both pretty good attempts. So, you know, I think we can do it, like, if we try a couple more times. I'm really enjoying this boss fight. So, it shouldn't be that big of a deal to go back there again. So, be right back. Alright, Dancer, let's try again. And I'm kind of thinking, what if I only do an episode on Dancer? Like, he's already a very iconic boss. Like, just from, like, an advertising standpoint, he's one of the main icons of Dark Souls 3 when it was actually advertised, like I said. So, you know, I think doing an episode just on Dancer, if it actually takes long enough to warrant an episode, might not be that bad of an idea. I mean, not bad of an idea, but it's just like, I don't want to fight the boss fight. Okay, I'm not gonna die because I have full HP, so that's good. But I need to be careful so it doesn't hit me as soon as I go back. Right, nice. That was... Maybe this is a sign. I survived the grab attack. No, I won't. Damn it. Okay, so I was thinking maybe, you know, just because it's, first of all, a pretty difficult boss fight, a bit different, and also because it's such an icon in Dark Souls 3, I figured maybe it's not gonna be a bad idea just to have an episode that's just one big boss fight. First of all, the pacing is kinda off, but that's mostly because the game has kinda turned it up a gear. Like, there's so many boss fights. I think in the last 6 episodes we had 4 of them, and 2 of them were Lords of Cinder, and now we have the Dancer of the Boreal Valley, so I feel like maybe if the commentary is gonna be entertaining enough, and if the fights are gonna be entertaining enough, but I think so far we have quite a few, I would say, lucky moments, like the wall moment, and me talking about moment. Now he managed to stand. That's fine, that's fine. Alright, let's try again. So let's see how this goes. I was really close once, so that's giving me hope for the future. I know I can do this, I just need to be, I would say, a bit more careful. That was... that was the opposite of careful. I just walked into it. Why are the chairs freaking blocking my camera? That was predictable. Okay, managed to not get hit there, that's nice. I want to lure it to the middle. I feel like fighting it in the... Ah, there we go. I saw it coming from a mile off. I only got hit like 5 times before I eventually learned. I can do a 2-hitter here easily, yeah. It's a 2-hitter. Only 1 Estus so far. Not bad, not bad. Nice. That was a bit uncalled for. Let's heal while I can, and then we're gonna go back. Okay. I can't get close, but I can hit it once. Wait, I'm in a wall. I'm in a wall! Oh god. Okay, that was somehow successful. I somehow didn't die. Alright, let's recover our stamina. We're full HP, which is good. Nice, nice. Right, I forget it does the spin thing after it lands. I don't need my souls, but makes me feel better not to have a green thing on the ground. It doesn't remind me of my failures from the past. Let's heal while I can. I'm dodging into the corner. Nice. Right? Good. My heart rate went up by half a second. No, I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I'm not somehow not dead. Heal. Right, good. Nice. Good. Let's heal while I can. This is a good opportunity. And then, of course, I can go in for another hit here. Nice. Oh, I saw it coming. Why didn't I dodge? That didn't hit me. I'll consider myself lucky. Definitely not a 2-hitter, but an opportunity for an attack. No, that... I couldn't dodge. I couldn't dodge. I tried dodging as fast as possible, but I was still kind of stun locked. Again, so very close, damn it. We can do it. I think we can do it if you just, again, just play a little bit safer. Now we know when he does that plunging attack and goes into the ground, it does the spinny thing, so we have to be careful for that. And I think for this much forward, we can take it. We can take it. Alright, Dancer. I am a bit out of my depth, and I wish to just stay in phase 1 for basically the entire fight. But understand, difficulty has to be reached somehow, and you know, by introducing new attacks is definitely... It's the best way of doing it, right? Because you'll learn some of its moves, but then the second phase gets a few new ones, has a few similar ones, so it's still doable, even if you only get really good at the first phase. It's going to be much harder, right? No stabbing. Stabbing is rude, and that's rude as well. I expected this boss to be much bigger than it is. Like, I didn't expect it to be... I mean, so almost human size, obviously it's a bit bigger, right? But it's not like a giant. Now, that was actually very good. I managed to hit him twice there while he was transforming. There's gonna be another opportunity for a shot, an attack. Nice, I still have 7 Estes. I'm feeling pretty comfortable. I mean, confident. Was that a stagger? I think that was a stagger. No, I cannot dodge out of this. I couldn't. I was in the wall. But I can heal, I think. The recovery is quite long on that one. Use the pillars. Use the pillars to your advantage. Okay, that was good. If it keeps doing that attack, it's gonna be pretty nice for me. It's one of the crazy ones. That's fine. Nice, nice. Woo! Close. I can get greedy. I'm getting greedy. I got greedy for that attack. Okay, nice. This is our chance. Oh. Ooh. I got greedy for the first one, but not for the second one. I wanted to go for it, but I just dodged in the last second and it paid off. Yeah. That was fun. Ember restored. What happens now? There's the ladder drop or something like that. Because I see a ladder. I saw it from like the very first time I was here. Let's rest. Because I don't want to have another incident where I have to go back. Although I guess we're not that far. Ladder, can you calm down, please? The award for the most useless contraption to lower a ladder goes to this thing. It bled out, and then it moved, and then... What the hell just happened, right? Lothric Castle. Now that sounds really cool. Weren't we? I mean, we were just here before. I mean, that's like the first area we were in, except for the other direction. There are people there. I don't intend on exploring it. I think I'm gonna save it for the next episode. But I just want to look at what lies ahead. What was the ladder hiding? Something to the right, something to the front. Although to the front, it lasts. See what was there. I was like, sure, this is hidden. But also I'm afraid of burning everything to a crisp. Because everything is made out of wood. And the old carpet is probably very flammable as well. Lots of dead people. That's nice. I see you guys are having fun here. Well, you don't mind me, you know, just kind of checking out the area. I'm just thinking we're going to move here. Looking with the neighborhood is nice. There seem to be like a lot of dancers. But I heard one died recently. An unfortunate great sword attack. Okay, I think this is gonna be a good place to end the episode. I'm just kind of looking if there's anything I've missed. Maybe something behind one of the pillars. I do like that the pillars are here. It makes it a little bit easier to kind of juke it. But the boss fight was just very enjoyable. I loved it. I loved that it wasn't fast and quick like maybe what we're used to, but that they showed that you can introduce a challenging boss fight without kind of relying on those gimmicks. Sure, it had maybe a bit of a weird moveset, but once you get used to it, you know, it's more about the rhythm, and I feel like it really captured that essence well. So, with that said, I hope you enjoyed this one, guys, and I hope to see you next time.